A jolly good morning to you. Thank you plenty for staying with us on Niger Live Television, reaching you from Bielsa's capital city, Yanagwa. My name is Henry Ahamuefula. A very happy weekend to you also. It's now time for us to check out what the papers hold for us this Saturday morning. We start off this morning with the Vanguard paper, which has as a lead story on cancer. Nigerians sharing tales of struggles and costs and the sacrifice that this cancer has caused. And also, there is Tinubu harping on unity as APC grounds Abuja, and he also commends Abdulrazak Uzodinma are building for roles in successful conventions, a story that's contained on page 29 of the Vanguard paper this morning. Tomorrow will be the president's birthday, and so there is some sort of felicitation on the president's 74th birthday that's coming from Abdulaziz Yari Abubakar. That he's saying years of wheat, wisdom and wins to our president. He says cheers to the president's 74 years. Away from that, to the Punch paper this morning, the Saturday Punch. India clamped down on Nigerians. Students envoy decry annual visa renewal. And racial profiling is a story you get on that particular story. Another writer there is on Nigerians are police informant, says a diplomat. And federal government can't decide for India, says Nigerians and Diaspora Commission, NITCAM. I can't cope with 14 children after my wife's death, Kano quintuplet's father reveals. An Igbo who faces fire for threatening president's critics is also a story you find on the Punch paper this morning. There's a revelation into how teenagers packaged bomb in flask to attack Borno State Hospital. And Papa Jasko also is recalling on, I beg your pardon, Wale Adenuga has opened up on why he fired and record Papa Jasko. Is a story you get off the Punch paper this morning. Faith Duke says, I lost my sight after movie role. Get insights into that story where you get a copy of the Saturday Punch paper today. Alrighty. The Weekend Trust reporting on the convention says Tinubu tightens grip on APC. That's how they put theirs. And the other stories are pretty much same with the one we've taken already. The D-State paper above the nameplate, confusion over Erufai's ICPC release after mother's death. But alas, there is the release of the former Minister of FCT and former Governor of Kaduna State, right? Erufai. This is coming on the wings of the mother's death, right? At APC convention, Tinubu preaches unity, fires at opposition, showcases reform gains. That's how the D-States put in theirs, the story on the APC convention. Alrighty. Away from that, to the Daily Monitor this morning, ICPC allegations, El-Rufai granted temporary bail to attend late mother's funeral. Now I understand why the bail is coming, right? Granted bail to attend his late mother's funeral. The bail is coming on the heels of Erufai's mother's death, just recent death. On page 4 of the Daily Monitor paper this morning, you get a story around Nigeria's total capital importation rising to $6,443.48 million in quarter 4 of 2025. That's a revelation from the Minister of Finance there. He's currently there on the Daily Monitor paper, right? On page 2, there's a story on how suspected thief brutalized Ondo Oba after stealing phone from palace. That's a story on page 2. Why men should be paying, in quote, a shower well, actress Miriam reveals, also on the Daily Monitor paper. What kind of story is that? Well, on page 4 of the Daily Monitor paper, you get a story around FMC Umuahia staffer allegedly committing suicide over job racketeering scandal. You want to find out details of this story? Check out the page 4 of the Daily Monitor paper this morning. Thames is also making it to the Daily Monitor paper. She reveals that she is a lover girl who values privacy. Just the way they put it. I am a lover girl who values privacy. That's coming from Thames. On page 5 of the Daily Monitor paper, someone suffering from stage 4 cancer don't have energy for drama. medical doctor reveals. They say stage 4 is like the critical, and when influencers would come up and say that they're suffering from this, especially the Blessing CEO influencer come out and say they're suffering from stage 4 cancer, they would not have the strength to be on camera. That's what this medical doctor is saying. That's what many persons have been saying, that stage 4 is like the extreme of it. And so one who suffers from stage 4 cancer doesn't exactly have the strength to be on camera, saying stuff on camera. Aspirant files 100 million naira suit against APC over alleged unlawful exclusion from conventions. The story you get on page 2 of the Daily Monitor paper this morning. I'll check out the Saturday Sun APC convention security gridlock at Eagle Square. Pretty much same with other stories we've got on the papers this morning. Nigerian government doesn't want terrorism to end, says Pastor Christian. He says no Christian persecution in Nigeria. No Christian persecution in Nigeria. That's a story you get on the Saturday Sun this morning. Flooding, anxiety in Lagos, Oyo, Anambra, and others. Alrighty, the story also contained on the Saturday Sun this morning. Uche Montana reveals why she is still single. Uche Montana gives a revelation into why she's still single. You want to find out why she's still single? Check out the Saturday Sun this morning. The Saturday Telegraph, the lead story, party nominations, growing anxiety in APC over consensus. 3 and 3, consensus, I beg your pardon. Growing anxiety in APC over consensus. Adelebu for Larin, they are unhappy in Oyo. Party turns convention to campaign ground. Transport, hotel costs soar amid influx. And the Governor Sulu is reporting also this morning, says, I didn't meet Atiku in Mecca with intention of Austin Tinubu. That's Governor Sulu on the Saturday Telegraph. PDP crisis, divided they stand. On page 5, there's that story with Wike's faction saying nothing can stop our convention. And Turaki saying it will be a waste of time and resources as he heads to Supreme Court. Or they head to Supreme Court, rather. On the Middle East conflict, right? Rising production costs force Nigerian businesses to begin rationalization. Those are stories you get off the papers this morning, and that's where our curtain will fall. My name is Henry Ahamuefula. Do keep it with us. We'll bring the globe in view in a moment.